Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. So I'm out doing a little D4D today, and I'm here to help you guys answer some questions or any other questions or anything that you guys have as we go today. And today I'm going to be using the Deal Machine app. This is one of my favorite driving for dollars apps. It's got all kinds of new features. Today my goal is really to plot as many properties as I can. And then the ones that I find that, need the most, like the really, really bad ones, I'm going to do an instant skip trace and call or text those individual sellers in real time while I'm out here in the field. So let's get it going. And again, I may have some technical difficulties along the way, so bear with me today, guys. Bear with me. So let's jump right on in, though. I'm going to get my app set up. And I'm going to go into driving, and I'm going to select start driving. And this here, it has a overlay feature with the highlighted properties. And I'm actually going to overlay all of my absentee owned properties today, just because I'm going to look extra hard at those when I'm out driving, right? I want the absentee ones that are also showing some sort of distressed property. So as you can see here already, it's going to start highlighting on the map for me my absentee owned properties. So that'll just be a good thing to know as I'm driving today. I also wanted to show my driving routes. So let's start driving and make sure that it's tracking the way that it's supposed to. I also have tap to add mode on. So you will notice that the green line at the bottom is starting to show my route. And tap to add will allow me to quickly and easily just add the house that I find as I'm driving to my list of properties to market to. So this one right here to my left, 2035. I'm going to add that one to the property. And you can see as you add it, it creates a little icon. It's that little green house like icon. So as I'm out here driving and looking for houses, I can literally click one button to tap to add. Now, if I wanted to change that to crosshair mode or to pin mode, I could. But again, I have the tap to add mode on right now. Now the cool thing is as well is it is drawing that line in the map, which is very helpful because it'll show previous drives on the map. And it will prevent you and or your team from hitting the same houses or the same neighborhoods over and over again. And this is really, really helpful, as you'll see later. So, got some broken down car in the driveway there. But these houses on so much on this street here all look pretty good. And you guys can see straight ahead. You're not going to be able to see to the sides. But when I find really bad ones, I plan to pull up in the driveway of those so you can see exactly what I'm looking for. But basically, so right here to my right, this is a vacant one. Or not, I'm sorry, not vacant. It is absentee owned, so it's most likely rented. And 2060 to my left here looks like it hasn't had any landscaping done in quite some time. So that's going to be a good one to add there. And the one that was vacant that I just passed looked like it was in really good shape. Not vacant, absentee. I keep calling it that. So it looks like we have a dumpster in front of this one right here on my left. And this one here is also flagged on my map as being absentee owned. So let's get you guys a better view of kind of what I'm seeing here. So you can see the dumpster and the driveway on this one. It looks like they're gutting it. because the dumpster is filled up right now with trash. So this is actually a pretty decent one right here, 2010. And I'm going to go ahead and add these guys. But while I'm in here looking at this particular one, I'm going to just skip trace them real quick too. So they do have a mail address. Let's skip trace our owner. And here we go. We have some phone numbers for John and Carol. And it does look like I have a mail campaign set up for them. Click the back arrow to add your next property. Okay. Your mail is in the sending queue. So I'm going to pause mailers on this one because I'm just going to call them right now. So let's give it a shot. John and Carol, let's see if we can get a hold of them for 2010 Thrush Drive. Let's go ahead and call this first number here, guys. See if I can't turn this up real loud so you can hear it. Getting a voicemail.
Thank you. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, I'm looking for John or Carol. My name is David Dodge. I am with Household Easy Properties. I was just driving by your house at 2010 Thrush Drive up in Florissant. I actually own a few in the area. And I saw you guys had a dumpster out front. And I just wanted to see if you had any interest in selling that house. Give me a call back at the number I'm calling you from. This is my cell. Again, my name is David Dodge. I'm with Household Easy, and I'm calling about 2010 Thrush Drive. Thank you. Bye-bye now. All right. Didn't get through to him on that number. Let's just try one more. I'm just putting it on speakerphone, guys. Let me know if you can hear it, if you're watching. If not, I can try to change it up a little here. Doing my best to navigate all these computers and cameras and stuff I got set up here. All right, calling the other number now. I don't know if you guys can hear it ringing or not.
The wireless customer you are calling is not available.
Bummer.
Please try again.
So we don't have access to reach those people right this second, but that's okay. We've left them a voicemail and we've added them to our marketing, right? So we're going to hit these people with cold calls or text or maybe mail even in bulk. And today my goal was really just to find some real good ones to call and then just plot properties on the map as I go. So let's keep driving, and if they call back, we'll try to answer. And if not, we'll just keep it going. I really like the overlay feature, guys, on the map that shows the absentee owned homes, because it really helps in the event that, that house also needs work. It's just another reason to have stacked motivation. So 2145 up to my right. That place actually looks pretty good. And the one behind it, 2175, looks pretty good as well. So let's zoom out a little and see. It looks like I've missed one. So let's go back and hit that street right there and see if there's any right there. Alright, here we go. Alright, so there appears to be a couple on this street that are marked as purple. I'm not exactly sure what the purple is compared to the yellow, the green. Either way, we're still going to be looking for deals. So what exactly am I looking for? That's probably a good question. So right here to my right, there's a house that has a garage door, 2310, that is dented up and broken. Doesn't necessarily mean that they have interest in selling, but it also could mean that they don't have the funds to fix it, and or maybe they do want to sell the property. So driving for dollars is just really it's just a great tool. And I marked that one in front right ahead of me because of the landscape, and you guys can see those bushes. So I already marked that one here. So you can see now I'm tracing a line that I've already been on, which is great because it's going to keep me from driving the same streets. So as I'm driving this street now, I'm basically just kind of looking for some new territory. I don't really need to go slow. I've already done it. I've already been on this street. So basically at this point, I'm just going to go find some area that I haven't been to. And it traces where I've been. It also traces my past routes. So as I zoom out, you might see some other routes that I've done. And for some reason, it's not loading the full route. Sometimes it works better than others. But either way, for your route today, you can see where you've been. So here's a little cul-de-sac, and I'm not seeing any absentee overlays in this little neighborhood that I'm in here. So these are all, looks like, owner occupied. They're all in pretty good shape for the most part. There's probably not a few worth calling on in that neighborhood here. That's alright. And the reason I chose this area is because we do already own a bunch of properties up here. And I know the values of these houses pretty well. They're really easy to comp because there's a lot of them. They're real close together. There's typically a lot of action in terms of houses being bought and sold. So you're able to get a lot of good comps. All right, so I'm in a new area here. This is great. And it doesn't look like I've been on any of these roads because my map isn't green. It's not lit up on these roads, which is awesome. And this one to my right, 2180's got some gutters kind of loose from the house and looks like it could use a little work. It's not a terrible house, but it looks like it's owned by an LLC. I'm going to double check let's apply the vacants, but then go back and apply my absentee. See, oh, there it goes. It wasn't working for a sec, but now we're back. All right, so we're gonna add those people here, and we're gonna keep them rocking. So it looks like we've only added 5 so far, and that's okay. I've only been driving for about 15 minutes, give or take. Actually, probably less than that. And we've already found one to call with the dumpster. I really like finding the houses that have the dumpsters. Reason is because there's a lot of times when rehabbers or landlords so there's one in front of me here. It doesn't look too terrible, but it is dated. I'm just gonna add them anyway. The roof looks really old on that particular house. And again, the ones that are highlighted, I'm gonna pay special attention to, because this is gonna help in determining those factors of motivation. All right. These all look pretty good. But this one on the left right here, 2250. Just looks rough in general. We're gonna hit them. Alright, these look pretty good. So let's look at my map here. Guess we'll make a left. Try to fill in a little bit more in this little area here. And really, any street is fair game. You know, there's really no area that I wouldn't want to drive. My highlights keep disappearing. Well, I guess they are up there. Okay, maybe there's just not a lot of absentee owned here in this little block. Very well could be. All right, up there we see a dumpster. Sorry, I'm having some technical difficulties here, guys. Trying to get my chat to refresh. There it is. All right, I can see you guys. If you have some questions, feel free to ask them. So we got another dumpster right here. And I'm trying to figure out what property this is even for. I doubt it's the one to my right or my left. And that one up there, it looks like you access it from another road. So I'm actually not sure which house that belongs to. And we're in actually a pretty decent little area right here. We do got an absentee owned lot to my right. Actually, 2 of them. And these properties here. So nothing good down that little cul-de-sac. But that's okay. Guys, the Skiptraces, man, that place needs work big time up there. So we are going to add that one, Reginald Crawford, to the map. That'll be one to have. All right, haven't hit this street yet. 2152. Just kind of looks like it could use a little work. 2173 on my left. Smiley Properties. House looks like it could use a little work. Right. It's really, this neighborhood's kind of weird. You got a lot of older houses, and you sometimes have a new one thrown in the mix, or you'll have like a whole street within the neighborhood. So here's a good one here, guys. 2394. This is a great example. If you can see it, it looks like it's got a lot of wood rot. The address is also fallen off the house. 2394. We're gonna add that one. It looks like they may be home, so I don't want to bother them necessarily. I don't like calling people that are home per se. I like to call them whenever they're not, or it looks like they're not. Oh man, this one right here needs a lot of work on it too, guys. Look at this. You got bricks falling off the house, or not falling off, but they need tuck pointing. You're missing siding on the right side. The roof looks extremely old. And you need some landscaping too. So Harold, we're going to mark Harold to our map here. Looks like you could use some lawn cutting as well. I'm going to add Harold there for future marketing. All right. And we are off. We found a couple right there in that little cul-de-sac. Now one on my left right here, 2343. I'm going to add them as well. And the reason is it just looks like you can use paint and touch-ups and gutters and a roof even. It's got just signs of neglect. So we're going to get that one added here. Well, let's zoom out a little bit and just kind of see what we've done today. And it's missing some of our drives, but that's okay. There it goes. Guess it had to load a little. So let's make a left. And we'll do a couple down this street here. A left and a right. So we have a absentee owned one, it looks like, on our left and our right. 2335. Looks good. It's got solar panels on the roof, so you know they take care of it. And then this one on my left here looks to be highlighted as an absentee owned. But they have all kinds of Christmas decorations out. This one straight ahead just kind of looks like it could use a little love. You can see that one most likely. We're going to get that one added. And let's go this way. Again, there's no point in driving the same street twice. So 2270 on my left. Man, they got tow trucks out front. I'm sure the neighbors love those people. All in all, it's a pretty decent little street. These houses up here too, it's another reason why I'm driving in this area today. These houses up here, you can get at a good value compared to what they will rent for. Now you can buy these houses. I don't think I've been down this little street yet. You buy these houses for 50 to 100,000, and you can easily get 12 to 1400 in rent up here for these. So getting a house at the 1% rule in this neighborhood it's actually pretty easy to do. Alright, so I'm looking at 2260. That one looked good. 2230 coming up on my left. Looks like it's in decent shape. 2235 also looks like it's in good shape. But the overlay on the map, again, is really, really helpful, guys. It helps me to find those people that own these houses that 2180. I guess I did get that one. All right, let's go right and right. Find the people that don't live in them, that have them. They're absentee owned, and they often make for amazing deals. If they don't live in them, they often don't know what's going on with them either, which is great because then you can send them pictures if you're able to go view it, assuming they want to sell. And sometimes you letting them know that it's in distress is super helpful. So check this one out right here. It's kind of a busy street, so I can't stay here for too long. 2250 on the side of the house. I don't know if you guys are able to see or not, but you got paint chipping off. It needs new siding. 2250. We're gonna definitely add that one. Looks like a real good one right there for us, guys. And 2230 right here on the corner. Again, looks like it could use some love. It's kind of needs some paint and some attention. Oh, already been down this way, haven't I? Let's turn around here and find some new territory, guys. Alright, going back down this way. 2110. Had some papers in the windows. It looked like some sort of a permit or something. So we're going to get that one. Alright, 2120. Guys coming in hot. 1995 and 2005. 2005 is missing siding. I'm going to select that one there. I'm not exactly sure the difference between the purple and the green. I would think that it's probably vacant and absentee, because we know they're all absentee in terms of the highlight we selected, right? There are presets you can use too. All right, 1950. Looks like a good little house. It could use a little work, so we're going to select that one for sure. 1940 also could use some work, as well as 1950. And 1960 actually looks like it's in good shape. We're going to leave that one alone. And we're going to head up this way. We'll try to find... So we got another one with a dumpster in the driveway right here. And it's got a lockbox on the window, or on the door. And it looks like it's got new windows and a new roof. But it still needs a lot of work here. And this is 1981, 91. 1981. So this one must be 1991. I don't see the address anywhere. We're going to try to find it real quick. Yep, 1991. That is the address right there on the mailbox. 1991. That's this one. I'm going to go ahead and skip trace them. See if we can't reach them. And pause mailers because we are going to just call them. Here we go. All right, first number's busy. That's no good. And our next number, let's put it on the car, see if I can't turn it up a little bit. Oh, there we go, a little louder.
You have reached the voicemail box of 31476614226. At the tone, please record your voice message. When you are finished recording, you may hang up or press pound for more options.
Hi, I'm looking for Teresa Collins. My name is David Dodge. I'm with Household Easy Properties. I was actually just driving by 1991 Shoreham Drive up in Florissant, Missouri, and I noticed that you guys had a dumpster out front. And I own a couple properties in the area already, and I was just kind of out looking for a couple others to pick up this morning. So I wanted to see if you guys had interest in selling this one, and just curious on what kind of updates you might be doing. Or if you don't want to do any updates at all and you want to sell it, I would love to talk with you. So I'm calling you from my cell phone. Give me a call back whenever you get a minute. Again, my name is David Dodge. I'm with Household Easy, and I hope I got the right person. I'm looking for Teresa that owns 1991 Shoreham Drive up in Florissant, Missouri. Look forward to talking to you. Thank you. Bye-bye now. All right, we'll hang up on that. Got it added, so if they call back, great, we can chat with them. And I'm basically, that's the second call I've made. Both were with dumpsters, so that's good. So I found 2 dumpsters basically today already, and those are typically good hot leads. They may not have interest in selling, you never know, but how are you going to know if you don't call and ask? So you gotta call and ask, or you gotta let them know at least that it's an option if they want to sell it as is. So this one on my left, man, everything looks so good about this property except for the siding on the left side. This right side too. We're gonna have to get these people. That's 2081. So this is 2071. His truck's in the driveway, so I don't want to bother him right this second. 20 looks okay. 2082. That's my vacant. We're going to hit that one, and we're going to hit this one. Not vacant, absentee. So I'm overlaying the map today, guys, with the absentee owned. And I believe it's maybe showing my vacants, too, because it's giving me 2 colors. Unless it's something I don't know. But in about a half hour, I found 25 properties so far. And I've already found 2 with dumpsters that I've actually already called on. Instant skip traces to try to locate those owners. All right, let's see here. Let's make a left. See what we got down this a. 'Cause, 'way. 'Cause, 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 'Cause right, this one on the corner, man, it just looks like hell. It needs a lot of work. It's a truss. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. Got a couple good ones highlighted up in this top area. Let's give the map a second to load and see if it's going to show my route so far. Oh yeah, there we go. So you can kind of see my route. So I'm going to keep kind of heading up this way and keep finding new territory here, guys. Looks really good. So we got some decent ones overlaying the map up in the top, which is sweet. And I'm just looking for signs of distress. Signs that properties are being neglected. This one straight ahead's got mold on the side. Bushes need to be trimmed. And you could use some paint. That's 2215, which is this one. Whoop, not that one. Take that one off, actually. Send to trash. And you want this one here. In trash. More info. Alright. Perfect. So, we'll add that one. Man, this one's got the weirdest looking roof I've ever seen. What is that? Well, it looks like it could use a new roof if you ask me. And that's 2235. We're going to add that one too. We got some paint. Actually, that one looks decent there. We'll leave that one alone. And we're going to go right. And we're going to go look for these ones that have been flagged as absentee. Lady was coming in hot. So these guys are out doing yard work, which is sweet, making the neighborhood look good again. Oh, we got another dumpster. This one on my left here looks like it's absentee owned. So we're gonna hit that one for sure, because it looks like it could use some work. And then this one here, 2810. It looks like there's lights on. I don't see any cars. And again, you got a dumpster in the driveway. It's filled up with all types of stuff. So this would be, which one is this? You see an address. It's got a lockbox on the door, it looks like. Which is cool. So it is 2810. It's owned by Reginald Brooks. 2810. Let's do a quick skip trace. Let's see if we can't find Reginald. See what's going on. This looks like it could be a good lead. So, what I'm looking at, guys. Let's give them a call. See what we can do. See if they have any interest in selling.
We're sorry, you have reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer.
Alright, so that's a bad number. That's the one I just called, right? Or did it give me 3? Let's try that one again.
The number you have reached is not in service.
That's a bad number too. That's no good. Got a car coming, so I got to move out of the way. Looks like we got a couple numbers here. Let's try this landline.
You would like to make and receive calls anywhere in the United States absolutely free. Simply visit magicjack.com and begin making calls for free. It takes only seconds. That's Magic Jack.
That's not a good number either. So we weren't able to find any numbers for this guy, but that's all right. We have his address, and he actually lives. Looks like he has the mailing address here. So this is not an absentee owned necessarily, but either way, we got his info. 2810. So we'll be marketing to him for sure. And let's just keep it rolling. If somebody calls back from my other methods or efforts, that would be great. In the meantime, let's hit the road. Let's keep it rocking. Keep it rolling. All right. Looking for distressed properties this morning. Happy Sunday. If you're watching, let me know where you're watching from. Drop a comment with the city that you're living in. And if you have any questions about what I'm doing today, out and about, driving for dollars, drop a comment and I'll do my best to answer those for you guys. I'm going kind of slow today, but it's all right. Just going to be out looking for deals. But I do like making calls in real time when I'm in front of properties that are real bad. So far, if you've been watching for long, I've found 3 properties that are real bad. This one on my left, 3045. It's got the absentee owner block, and it's got a new roof, but everything else is old. Old windows, old doors. Garage door could be updated. Siding's old, needs paint. So we're gonna hit that one. Let's actually just keep going straight here. And let's keep it going. So what I will usually do, guys, whenever I'm marketing to my sellers after I'm out driving for dollars, is I'll usually bulk skip trace them over at batch skip tracing. And then what I'll do, so 3110, I'm gonna hit that one too. That's in a trust. And 3130. That looks like an absentee owned. It's actually in pretty good shape. I'm not going to touch that one. This one on the corner's got the overlay on the map for our absentee owned. And it looks like it's in decent shape as well. After a second look, I don't know. I think we're going to add that one as well. All right, rocking and rolling here, rocking and rolling. All right, let's go down this street here. Sometimes I like to just kind of get lost. Sometimes you end up in a neighborhood that has great deals, but you would have most likely never would have had any reason to go down that street per se. So sometimes just kind of getting lost and like being mindless about where you're going, just kind of a freestyle. I call that the freestyle. D4D is the way to go. So this one on my right, oh man, the guy's sitting in his front driveway, so I don't want to be weird, but I am going to market to him. 2185. That's place needs a lot of work. We're going to hit him. All right, looks like we got 3 vacants, or not vacants, I keep calling them vacants. 3 absentees in a row. And all three of them are in great shape. New roofs, new windows. One guy's putting up his Christmas decorations. There's not a lot of sign of distress on those three. That's all right. All right, all right, all right. I'm gonna circle back on this street here. Number 2's got the purple overlay. Number 11 here. You could mark it to that one. Let's say that'd be a good idea. And number 7 here. Let's say that's a good one to mark it to. Found myself in a little cul-de-sac. Got a couple down that little area right there, which is good. I found a little. Looks like I got a lot of streets up this way that I haven't hit yet. So let's go this way. Alright, 3135 on my right. As you can see on my phone, looks like it's got the absentee overlay and it looks like it's in good shape. However, 3110 could use some work. So we're going to hit that one up. We also have 3105 on our right. They got Christmas lights up. They care enough about their property to hang lights. Not going to be messing with that one. This one on the left is kind of a pack rat. So we're going to hit that one. Again, it looks like it might be overlaid with that absentee. We got one on the right here that's for lease. It looks like it's in really good shape, or I would call. But I've added about 40 properties so far, which is good. We got some overlays. 2000 or 2080. It's in great shape. 2030 is in great shape too. I'm not going to waste time on those people. The odds of them being a motivated seller are low. 2115. Actually looks like it's in decent shape. We got 2150 up here on the right. All these right here look like they're in pretty good shape. No big signs are jumping out at me. So that's good. Let's circle back down this street. Alright, this one here on my left, you definitely use some work. 2120, we're going to add that. That looks like a good one. '2105's in good shape. However, This one right here to my left. I think it might be 2090. Alright. A couple decent ones right here. This looks like a great one here to my left. I'm assuming it's 2010. Nope, it's the one before it. It's 2020. So I got two of them right there. 2010, I'm gonna keep that one on there. I like that one. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Alright, this one on the end has got a two-tone garage door. We're gonna add Norm to the map here. Which way should I go, guys? I guess left? Left makes the most sense, probably. Alright, 2975. Looks pretty good. I'm gonna circle back on this one here. Haven't hit this street yet. Got a couple overlays, which is nice. Alright, 2057. Need some landscaping. We're gonna mark that one. Got a guy hanging ornaments on his house. 2106. Right in between the overlays. But that one needs work. And the two on either side are actually in good shape. I'm not even gonna waste time marketing to those people there. I'm gonna keep them going. I do like the overlays on this map. It really helps. And let's take a look at some of the other ones right real quick. So we could use a quick list, all properties, apply presets, all. What does that do? That's just showing all. If I wanted to do behind on taxes as a preset, so this is highlighted by tax delinquency here. Doesn't look like there's too many. I think I'm going to stick to the absentee owned. Those typically make for really good deals, guys. Absentee owned properties. All right. And also my stream health, 2888. That's a good one. I'm going to add that one. Add that one to the map here. Ooh, this one on the corner, 2869. Add that one too. Alright, so we need to go drive some streets that we haven't hit yet. So it looks like I haven't done an Avon here to the right. So let's hit this one. I'm having really bad stream health, it looks like. 2110. I got too many cars in the driveway. Ooh, I like this one. 2090. Looks like it might be a rental. I don't know, it's not overlaid with. I'm not sure. There's 2080. I'll take that one too. That one looks good. 1 to 80. All right. Next we got 2055. Yeah, why not? Looks like a decent one. See if Betty has interest in selling. And, ooh, 2015. Man, these must be the vacants. The overlaid. The ones overlaid with the purple. Because this house just looks vacant. It looks vacant as they come, right? So, with that being said, let's call them. Pause mailers on that one. I'm going to do a little skip trace here.
Hello?
Yeah, hi. I'm looking for Kathleen Donahue. Hello, you there?
You're about the 17th person in line, and all of you guys have gotten the wrong phone number.
Oh no. Okay, cool.
Yep.
All right.
Yep,
Well, thanks for answering and talking. I'm assuming everyone's calling about a house up in Florissant, right?
Yeah, they're all like, "We'd like to buy your house." I'm like, well, if I had a house, I would gladly sell it to you.
All right.
But I don't know this house.
Well, do I have the wrong number or the wrong name?
Wrong name. I'm Catherine Donahue, not Kathleen.
Oh, gotcha. So you don't own any house up in Florissant, do you?
I don't own any property up in St. Louis City area, no.
Gotcha.
I
Okay,
sold
cool.
all those a few years ago.
Hey, thanks for your time today. I appreciate you. I'll make sure that we don't bother you moving forward.
All right, thanks so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye now.
Bye.
All right. Well, we didn't have any luck with that one. We marked the number as being bad. We got some emails, but it's probably for her. That's one that we're going to look into later for sure. All right. We have hit a couple of these streets, it looks like. Let's go back down and hit Green. What does that say? Green Heath? All right. We've done that one already. Didn't have any luck with that last address, but that's all right. We can do a more detailed search when we're not in the car driving. Let's hit this street. We haven't done this one quite yet. So 1964. Looks like an absentee owned. Let's add it. I like it. 1963. Man, that one looks kind of rough too. All right. All right. Sorry about that, guys. The computer had a little issue, but I think I'm back. 2114 on my right. Looks like it's in actually some pretty decent shape. So we're going to leave that one be. We're getting to the green line where it looks like I've been. So, in order to find some new area, let's make a right. I'm going to go down this way. We're going to go left. for that new area that I haven't been yet today, guys. And I can come down here and I can make a right. See how that green line on the map really helps to kind of keep you in the loop in terms of where you've been and where you need to go. Awesome little tool right there. Love that tool. And 2240. It's got the overlay on the map, but it looks great. It's in good shape, so we're not going to mess with it. We're going to leave it be. And again, we're just looking for distressed properties, guys. Doesn't look like I've been down that street there. So let's hit it. We could do some zigzags here and get a lot of properties. This one on the right, it's got a lockbox on the door. So that's never a good sign. Looks like it might be bank owned too. We're gonna hit that one. Just looking for signs of distressed properties today. Trying to find some good ones. Looking for flips and rentals and wholesales. If you want to get started investing in real estate, guys, you got to do some damn marketing. Got to do some marketing if you want to make money in real estate. It's just kind of how it works. And all those look pretty good on this street here. Let's circle back. We'll go right. Looks like I've been to the left here, so we're going to go right. This is a new street that I haven't hit yet. Looking for signs of distress. Now this map, the app that I'm using, Deal Machine, it does have the overlay feature, which is really cool. So on my right, it looks like I might have a vacant. So we're going to hit that. And on my left, 2920, looks like we have an absentee owned, which looks like it's in great shape though. I don't see any reason why they'd have any reason to sell it discounted to me. So we're going to leave it be. 2870 looks good. Here's a good one, 2835. This looks kind of dated. There is a car in the driveway, so I don't think it's vacant. And let's see here on the right. Oh, we got the dumpster. I've called this guy already. That's weird. So my street tracking isn't working the best right now, but that's okay. Let's see here. Where should I go? Should I go to this new neighborhood with these cul-de-sacs? Yeah, might as well. See if there's anything decent back in here. Now, these houses look a little newer than the ones that I was just driving. That doesn't mean I can't find a distressed one, right? Let's see what we can find. 2506. That thing looks like it's in great shape. We're putting in a new driveway at 2502. And it's kind of what I suspected. These homes are a little newer, so there's going to be a lot less sign of distressed seller. But it's worth taking a gander. It's always worth taking a gander. Seeing if there's anything in here that is worth our time. And I'm gonna say this neighborhood is in pretty good shape in general. Probably not worth our time to be marketing to most of these people here. So it's probably something that we're going to avoid in this neighborhood here. I don't see any So we do have one. It looks like it's vacant, but I can see it from here and it looks good. 2432. Looks like it could use a little bit of work. It's like the only one I've seen in this neighborhood here. It's really worth marketing to. The rest of these are all in pretty good shape, guys. And 2506 right there with the overlay is in great shape. So we're gonna go back up to where we came from this way. Now we've already called on that dumpster straight ahead. So there's really no reason to call on that one again. We've added them to our marketing. So this one here's got a new roof on the corner. And I know because it's got a sign in the front yard. But it looks like it could use a shit ton of work still. It looks vacant. So it looks like it's owner occupied. So it's all good. Add them to our list. All right, 2830. I don't know what the purple is, guys, but maybe it is absentee owned. 2835 as well. Looks like a good one. 2845 looks like a good one. We got some decent ones right here. It just kind of shows some signs of distress. Like they could use a little work, you know? Maybe some paint, something. 2490 looks in good shape. Just because they're absentee owned or vacant doesn't necessarily mean they're distressed. However, an absentee owned property costs somebody money to own it. This one right here looks good, 2340. Hit that one. Yeah, all sorts of issues. Alright, so look what has happened, guys. I'm back. So let's go. What do you think? Let's go right. Oh wow, it took a minute to load, but you can see all of the driving that we've done today. Hey, not too bad, guys. Not too bad. So, we need to find some new territories. Well, shoot. So, looks like we got a couple streets up here that we haven't hit exactly yet. So we can head up this way. Let's hit Canterbury. Let's hit the next one. And along the way, we're going to keep our eye out for other deals, right? See if we can't find some other deals. Have I hit this one yet? I can't remember. Let's let our map load a little bit here. Let's take our highlights. Let's do all properties, apply changes. There we go. Loading a little faster now. I think I'm gonna go right. I don't think we've been down here to the right today. Find a whole new neighborhood to go driving through. And I believe I have my highlights set to all. Let's go back to my absentee owned. I really like the absentee owned highlights. Just a great feature. Look at that, 2380. This is just such an awesome tool while you're out driving to find the vacants, the absentees. So 2145. Don't know which one that is. There's 2125. So it's that one. I'm gonna hit that one for sure. This one's got all their yard bags out. It's always a good sign when you see people out doing yard work, right? Like they're taking care of their property, even if it's not their house and they're renting it. You know, they show a little care about it. All right, let's kind of maybe circle back this way. See what we got down here. Alright guys, if you're watching, I lost my signal there, so I had to kind of change it up. I'm going to head just about a half a mile down the way here to another little area that we can go hit, try to find some more deals. But my phone was getting really bad signal over there in that last neighborhood, so it was cutting out on a lot of, not only my live stream here, but my map. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to this little block right here and try to find some deals in this area here, which is great. Looks like we got a lot of absentee owned blocks up here, which is awesome. Let's actually select the vacants while we're sitting at this stoplight here and play with this map. So, oh wow, those vacants they must be in purple. Then again, you got these green boxes, so I'm not exactly sure what the green ones are. Absentee owners. Apply. Huh. Either way, it's very helpful to have a little bit of extra data. That's really what matters. Alright, so we're going to go up a little bit more here and make a left on this next stoplight, I would imagine. And this is all apartments right here, so I'm going to go up one more light, and then we're going to make a left. Get back into that little guy right over there. I think that'll be a good place to look. So Carefree, I think the name of the street is. We'll go on this one here. Alright. 3255. Man, that place looks like it could use some work. We're gonna hit that one. There's actually a couple decent looking ones on the street, meaning that they could use some work. So this one here, 3285, needs a whole gut rehab for the most part. Super dated. These couple in the cul-de-sac look pretty good. So we're gonna leave them be. a couple others that, where are we headed to here? Let's go to this little pocket. I like that little pocket there, so we'll make a right. And we're gonna find some deals back here. There's a good little pocket right here. I like this. Alright, let's go left and try to find some of these ones that have these overlays on the map and see if they also have signs of distressed ownership or tenancy. 2030, it's in great shape. 2040 is decent. 2050 is in great shape as well. None of the overlays right there had any extra motivation. And these all look pretty good. No major signs right here of any motivation. These all look pretty good. Alright. I'm gonna make a right because that dead ends. Let's see what we can't find down this street here. See if we can't find a couple deals. That's the goal. We got a little cul-de-sac that we're headed into. And no overlays over here. All these actually look pretty good. Pretty well maintained. And pretty well upkept, which is good. Let's see if we can't find anything up this way here. So I've been going for, it looks like, an hour and 20 minutes. I've added 70 deals, or 70 potential leads to the app. Deals added. That one looks okay. I'm not going to mess with that one right now. And I've done a couple instant skip traces today to call people. Haven't had any luck getting through to anybody, but I got all those properties also being marked to market to. So I have it set for this drive to send a mail. So everybody that I'm hitting is actually going to get a postcard today. And I just have it set to send it one time, because I'm also going to go back and I'm going to pull these leads out of the app. I'm going to bulk skip trace them with batch skip tracing. I'm going to cold text them with batch leads. And I plan to dial them as well. We're going to cold call. So we're going to hit them with what I like to call the blitz. The David Dodge blitz. Hit them with the postcard, hit them with the cold call, hit them with the text. Just see if they have interest in selling. So that's kind of our game plan here. Those two up there with the overlays look like they're in pretty good shape. So there's not a ton of houses in this little pocket, at least that I have found yet, that need a lot of work. They're all looking pretty damn good, which is okay. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Actually gonna try something real quick, guys. If you're watching, stand by. Hey, look at that. Let's see if I can't make that a little bigger. Oh ho ho, look at that. Should have done that all the way around. Give you guys a little better perspective. What the hell's going on, right? So I'm out looking for deals, trying to find a good deal we can start marketing to. Alright, this one on the corner here needs a roof, it needs windows. It's pretty well upkept, but you know, I think it would be worth at least reaching out. See if they have interest in selling to us or not. This one right here is vacant. We're definitely going to be calling those people when we get out of the car today. That's a good thing. Alright, doing a little switchbacks here, guys, but that's good. I don't really see a whole lot on this street with the overlays, but that's alright. We can always look for signs of distressed properties without it having to be vacant. A lot of times we buy houses occupied. Ooh, that one looks like it could use a lot of work to that wall. 2025. We're going to hit that guy too. Alright. This is actually a pretty decent little neighborhood right here. We got some overlays in this next street over. Might as well. Let's do this. Let's go up and around. I got a good idea. We're going to go up and around, do a little figure eight. And the whole time, though, that I'm out driving, yeah, I'm searching for the overlays in particular. Those are my favorite. But I'm also just looking for signs of distressed properties along the way. Properties that need roofs. Properties that have landscaping issues. Properties with overgrown bushes or trees or broken windows. I like to see tarps or broken down cars. Sometimes you can just find yourself a diamond in the rough out here driving for dollars. So we got a no outlet that way. We're going to head back down this way here. So 1870 is overlay here. I think that might be a vacant, but it looks like it's in great shape. 1895 could use a little work. We're going to add that one to the map. Definitely looks like a pretty decent deal. Alright, we're going to go straight here. Looks like we're getting some stability issues here out on the laptop in the field today, guys. It's all being powered off of my iPhone. Sorry if we're having some issues. We're out doing a little D4D. Alright, 2070. Looks like they got a permit in the window. So we're going to hit those people. See what kind of construction they're doing. Maybe they're doing something to sell it. Maybe they're trying to fix her up so they can get her sold. Alright, so we got a dumpster in the driveway. Guys, you know how I feel about these dumpsters in the driveways. Love these dumpsters in the driveways. There's a car there, so I'm not going to call them right this second. But I'm going to get their info, that's for sure. Hit them with some marketing down the road. So you got shingles on this roof right here, 2175. Multiple shingles. Alright, let's try this area down here for a bit. Doesn't look like I've been up this little chute. Man, those mansard houses are just freaking ugly. This one here, 3660. You got nice cars in the driveway. The house kind of sucks. Ugh. All right, back to excellent. Man, it's crazy. It just goes from poor to excellent, like over 2 seconds time, which is really crazy. And then back to good. All right, looks like we're kind of coming back on the route that we've hit. And again, not a whole lot of sign of motivation up in this neighborhood right here. This one on the corner, it's not even really worth adding. It's in such good shape. All right, so let's let our map load a little bit and get our see which areas over here we haven't been in yet. We've hit quite a bit of this over here, haven't we? Let's go back out. And I love this feature about seeing where you've been. It prevents you from driving the same streets over and over and over again, which is a huge tool. It doesn't look like I've hit this little guy, so let's go down this way. Just a little connection pipe, but that's okay. See if we can't find any decent ones down this way. So we got one that's got a screwed up garage door. It's number 2. So we're going to select that one. And number 1. I look at it, it looks like it could use a little work too. So no big deal. Alright. So, as you can see with the green line, it's tracking my route. It's going to bring me to a good intersection. Looks like there's condos across the street. I'm not going to go that way, but we can just hop on the road here, make a left. Find ourselves a new neighborhood. Hopefully an area that's got a little bit better cell service as well. All right. Let's go find ourselves a new area. Go down this way. I think this looks like a good area here. Let's go right here. See if we can't find any decent deals down this street here. We got a couple overlays on our map that are showing our absentee owns on this street, which is good. Nothing stands out right away. These look like they're all pretty well maintained, which is nice. We got one that looks like it just sold. And then we got some overlays. 1510 looked like it was in great shape. We're not going to mess with that. This little cul-de-sac looks good. We are going to hit this one right here, though. I'm going to put that on our marketing. As well as this one right here. We're going to hit that one too. It looks decent. Decent enough. Which is good. Alright. We got another overlay coming up here on Waterford. There's a lot of switchbacks right over in this area that I'm going to hit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up this way. Just hit some of these switchbacks. You can get a lot of houses that way. Just hitting these. We do have a couple overlays on our map coming up. Great feature. Helps locate properties that 1465. Man, that place just looks all kinds of stuff outside. Gonna hit them for sure. And they do overlays with the absentee owns, and I believe it may have vacants as well on here. Unless I don't really know what the difference in the color is. I need to figure that out. But this app makes it so easy. So 1520. Should I hit this one or not? It's hard to say. We got the Christmas decorations out. Probably not worth marketing to them if they're putting out decorations. And we have an absentee on the corner. They're actually out raking their leaves. Number 9 and number 8 look pretty good. Nothing to see in this cul-de-sac. Actually, number 5 looks pretty rough. We're gonna hit that one. Just see if they have interest in selling that one, maybe. This looks kind of rough. Okay, 83 properties added in an hour and a half. I usually add a lot more than that. That's okay. Hey, look at this. We've been down this road already. So let's go up to the top of this street. We've actually already marked some of the houses on this one, which is good. You can see them as I drive by. I don't think I've been down this street yet. At least the map isn't showing that I have yet. It may load up. Look at that. I have been down this street. So this is actually like okay, you know, it's when I see that I've been down a lot of these streets, it makes me kind of happy in a way because I've already hit them. I've already drove this area looking. And here's another cool thing. These lines are green. And when the lines are green, that means that I've been on this street in the last 6 months. When the lines turn yellow or red, they are older, basically. So you can see what's going on. Alright, so I need to find some areas that I haven't even hit yet, which looks like if I make a left, hit a lot of these neighborhoods already. Hell yeah. That's what's up. That's okay. Alright, let's go find ourselves some new territory, guys. And always double checking as I'm driving down these streets too, if I've hit them before or not. Or if there's maybe one that I missed. Sometimes you may miss one if you're going fast. So I'd like to maybe get over there. Looks like it's maybe some new territory for me. Yeah, we're gonna make a left here and hit this little pocket. Looks like I've driven some of it already. But not all of it. Okay. Alright, we haven't hit this one yet. 1575's got a busted garage door. We're going to hit that one. 1555 and 1554. All three of these right here looks like they could use a little work, guys. So we're going to hit those, which is good. Got a couple right there in a row. Now we do have some purple overlays up here. It looks like 1500 and 1490. Both have cars in the driveway. They're probably just absentee owned. That's the flag highlights that I have set. It's my absentee owns. They both look like they're in pretty good shape, so I'm not going to mess with those two. Let's get our absentee owners back on. Vacant, absentee, apply. There we go. 1460. Yeah, it's kind of a rough looking house. So we'll tag it. Might as well. Haven't been down this street yet. We're just out here trying to find some deals, guys. If you want to be a real estate investor, you got to learn how to market to sellers. It's probably one of the most important things. Learning how to market to sellers, guys. Alright, so I don't see any super distressed right in here. However, 2435 could use some windows. And it looks like 2380 coming up on my left. Oof. Super overgrown. We're going to add that to the list for sure. 2360. Also use some work. Needs windows. 2340. Boom, we're going to buy a couple in a row hopefully on this street. 2345 could use work. We're going to hit that one. 2325. So these two on the corner look good. Alright, so let's make a left and then we'll make a right so we can find ourselves a new street to hit. There we go. Never want to drive the same street twice, guys. It's just kind of foolish, right? Especially if you're working with teams of people. You know, I may have one of my partners or my team members or somebody that I hired to do some D4D. And if they're out driving, why would I want to do the same street? So 1440 and 1460 and 1460. All those, three of those in a row. Looks like they could use some work. Hit those. 1435. Looks like a good little area right here to own a rental. 1405. Gonna hit. Decent little houses. They look good. Guys out doing some yard work right now, which is good. And these all look pretty decent right here, guys. So we're gonna leave those. Now, looks like I've been in some of these areas. We got a guy behind me honking at me. We're gonna go try to find some new terrain. Sometimes it's a good problem having already driven a lot of these streets. But at the same time, I don't want to waste time hitting the same ones over and over though. So, see maybe if I can go up into the right on Waterford. Try to find some new territory, my friends. Alright, we're gonna go find some new neighborhoods on Waterford. Looks like I've already driven this street. That looks like the fluorescent ice hockey rink right there. Might be back there later tonight playing some hockey actually. Alright, we gotta find some neighborhoods, guys. Looks like if I maybe make a left on St. Catherine up here. I own a house on St. Catherine right now. I'll maybe make a left on St. Catherine. I might be able to find some decent little neighborhoods. Actually some decent houses on St. Catherine. We're going to try to locate here. These all look like they're in pretty good shape. These are all in decent shape. Let's jet off. I like to get off the major roads just because of traffic. Like there's a car behind me right there. And usually when I'm driving for dollars, I like to not be in a hurry, guys. I'm not trying to get in a car accident. So with that being said, I like to get back into neighborhoods, try to find the houses that are dated and old. This 30, 80, super dated. And it looks like I've already been back here, kind of. Sometimes the driving routes don't load until you get right up on them. That's okay. Better to know that we've been on this street than to waste time trying to market to it again, you know? So, let's see if it loads. I bet you that I can do show label on property. Let's put it into performance mode. I don't know what that does, but maybe that'll help a little bit. It doesn't look like I've been up this way quite yet, so that's good. So I think performance mode pulls the addresses off the map. I kind of like that feature, so I'm going to add it back. Because that's the label. Yeah, it's showing the label. I like the label. It kind of keeps me in the loop in terms of where I'm at. And that's really what I'm looking for is the addresses. So it looks like we got an absentee owned one coming up on our left. 500. And it's actually in pretty good shape. Here's a little no outlet. A couple houses though. We'll hit it real quick. And this one on the corner, man, that thing's really rough. I'm gonna have to hit that one. And looks like number 6 straight ahead. Place could use a lot of work, don't you think? Uh-oh, I lost you guys, but I'm back, I think. I had an incoming call from a buddy of mine. Oh man, that's a good looking one right there. Is that, that is 450. I have to hit that one. One of my buddies called me, and my phone service hasn't been the best today. It's kind of cutting in and out, guys, so I do apologize about that. 420, that one looks pretty good. It looks like I've already driven a lot of this neighborhood. Not all of it, of course, because there's not green lines everywhere. So 3170, absentee owned, huh? Looks like it's in pretty decent shape. And we're gonna hit it. 3160, decent shape. 3150 though. I'm gonna hit that one. Use some windows and some landscaping. We got a broken window at 3140. I'm gonna hit that one. And the rest of these look pretty good. 3100 on my left. And that place is looking pretty good actually. Doesn't have any major signs of motivation. And all of a sudden I'm back on a green line again. Looks like I've been down this street maybe. Got some cars behind me. I'm gonna let them pass. Let them pass. Alright, so we got a couple. 3030 on my left I already had marked, as you can see with the little green house, as well as 3025 on the right. But 3020 I didn't have. However, that's marked with our little absentee owner flag, it looks like. Alright, so I don't think I've been down this street here quite yet. Maybe I have. We'll see if the map loads a little bit more as I go. It looks like I've been down this cross street, which is good. It's a good sign. I don't think I've been down this one. So, looking for signs of motivation, guys. That's what I'm out doing today. Driving for dollars. Called a few leads from my instant skip trace. Some look like they're in pretty decent shape. I have marked 130. And it still needs to be that way because it's kind of rough looking. Let's maybe go down this street here. See if we can't find a deal or two down this way. So 1150 is marked as being an absentee owned house. It's in great shape. Ooh, however, 1145 across the street, not so much. Looks like it could use some work, as well as 1125 here on the corner. We're gonna hit those two. Might as well keep going. This is all new territory. It doesn't look like I've been down this one. Well, at least until you get up to the top of the street. You can see that I have. I just haven't been down all of these little streets right here. Man, I have been down some of these. Well, yeah, try to find some new territory here, guys. Let's go down this way. Maybe we can make a right or a left on Deer Hakey. And then hit some new terrain up that way. Might work for us today. Alright. Haven't been down this one. 1055. It's in decent shape. Not terrible. But, 1125. Definitely want to get that one. I'm going to get off the main road, guys. You know that I like to get on these little back roads. I'd have to deal with the traffic. It's a 260. Absentee owned. Does have a car in the driveway. Doesn't look terrible, but it could use some paint. Grenoble. I think I own one on this street. 1090. Doesn't look terrible, but we'll put it down. feel like I own one on this street. I think it's very possible. $10.20, huh? Doesn't look terrible. But 10.10 does. So we're gonna hit 10.10. The rest of these are looking pretty decent, which is good. 9.45 could use some work. Hit that one. Circle down off this road here. We got a couple vacant flags or absentee flags. So we'll see if we can't find a deal here, right? 890. So they take pretty good care of it, actually. Not gonna waste time on that one. Alright, so 180 definitely needs some work. That's really rough. We're gonna want to call those people definitely tomorrow. So we got them marked. And they're also gonna get a postcard from us too. So we're gonna hit them with multiple ways. And then 140 and 120 look like they're in pretty decent shape. 115, we're gonna hit that one. Definitely hit 105 and 95 and 870. All just kind of look a little rough. We could use some work, right? So we're gonna hit a couple there, which is great. Didn't I already hit Grenoble? I did, kind of. I hit part of it. So let's go up to Daphne, however you say it. And it looks like we got a couple overlays here, guys. Looks like we got 130 up on the right. And the rest of these are decent. Yeah, 130 definitely needs work. You can tell that one needs some work. So we're gonna hit that one. 155 on my left is actually in great shape. I don't see any reasons why they would sell that one distressed. 165 could use some work. So we're gonna hit that one in 175. I hit 175 on accident. I'm not even gonna take it off. It's no big deal. No big deal at all. Alright, next we have 960. This house is green. It's ugly as shit. We're gonna hit that one. 1005. Use some work. 1015 needs landscaping. 1020 looks okay. 1025. It's got a broken down car in the driveway, so we're gonna hit that one. 1035. This has a lot of signs of 1040's got an overlay. It's in good shape though. Ooh, 1045. We're gonna hit that one. We got a bunch on this street here, guys. Bunch on this street. Alright, those all look pretty decent there. I'm not gonna mess with those. And let's make a right. See if we can't find anything down this way. We got paint peeling. That's 160. I'm gonna hit that one. We're gonna hit 152. Maybe even 140, guys. We got a couple in a row here. 140, we'll hit 130. Got a nice big new construction right there. We got a couple that we've got here. We're up to 130 leads, guys. This is pretty good. All right, those two down there look all right. Number 85 could use some work. We're gonna select that one. Got a little cul-de-sac right here. Might as well just hit it real quick. Might as well. Everything back here looks pretty good. Maybe number 7. Just because it just kind of looks a little dated. So we'll hit 7. The rest of these are in decent enough shape. We won't waste our time with those. But I do want to look at some of these overlays coming up here. So let's turn on to Fremont. Looks like there's another little cul-de-sac. Oh man, this guy's got a trailer in his driveway. We're gonna have to get that when we come back down. So number 2, man, that place is just beat to shit. It looks old. Needs some work. Number 3 and number 4. We're gonna hit all those guys. Ladies out doing yard work at 5. 6 and 7 look alright. 8 looks alright. So the one that I wanted to hit was directly across 1020. Man, that place looks like you could use some work. Big time. Big time. Alright. Making a right here. And we're going to try to find... Uh-oh. Look at that. It's kind of a good thing. It shows... When I zoom out where I've been. So I need to go back down Grenoble and hit the other half of that street real quick. I could have swore I own a house on Grenoble. Maybe I'll find it. Let's see here. Ooh, number 5. Alright, so that's 115. And 110 actually looks like it's in pretty good shape. So I'm not going to mess with 110. Oh man, 140 though. Definitely going to add that one. Looks like it could use some work here. And 160 needs work. 175 needs work. Just like old guys, these houses are dated. They need paint. They need just some love. May have landscaping issues or just kind of look a little beat. 205 on the corner could use some work. All right, I'm back to my green line again. So we need to get out of this little block here. Go find some area we haven't hit yet. Keeps wanting to zoom in and load. See if it'll load my... I guess whenever I'm moving, it's going to do that every time, isn't it? Alright. So I really need to go left and then right to get out of this little Nice little neighborhood right here. I hit 1125, which is straight ahead. That one needs it. For sure. Ooh, another good one right here. 1165. We're going to hit that one. That one's highlighted too, which is great. 1175. Click add lead. Tap to add. 1165, 1175. Got them both. Definitely like that tap to add. Just makes it really quick. And then you can hit the refresh area right there, which is nice too. So let's go across the way here, guys. And I'm just trying to find an area that I haven't driven yet. So let's go down this little street here. And 1100 actually looks like it's in pretty good shape on the corner. But 1050 coming up looks like it's got the absentee owned flag. And it's in pretty good shape. But it definitely looks like it's absentee owned. So we're going to select it. Alright, next we got 1080 and 1090. They're both in really good shape. Not going to mess with those. 1105 could use some work, as well as 1110 on my left. So we're going to hit those. Ooh, this one straight ahead, 1080 could use some work. Where should I go? Let's make a left here. Might as well. I'm in no hurry today. I'm out just trying to find some deals, guys. Alright, 10, let's see here. No overlays on my map. All these look like they're in pretty decent shape for the most part. Nothing major standing out at me on this street, which is good. And again, I just kind of get myself lost sometimes, guys. There's really, I heard a guy the other day refer to it as freestyle driving. I think that's kind of funny. But that's basically what we're doing. 1170 right there. Looks like it could use some work. We're going to add that one. And we got a couple overlays here, guys, which is good. Some 1155. It's a big absentee owned. These all look pretty decent though. 1150. 1140. Man, that one could use some work. And 1130 could use some work. 1150 could use some work. I'm gonna hit all those. Alright. Let's see here. 1075. That one looks okay. Alright, so we got fascia board hanging off of the roof on 1240. So we're going to call those people, see if they have any interest. Looks like a good one. And I'm in a good little pocket right here. I kind of like this little pocket, so I'm going to kind of circle back a little bit and stay in this little pocket here. So 1195 looks like shit. That's a great one. Definitely going to be adding that one. And that's the problem when you get on these main roads, guys. You got people wanting to go fast around you. That's right, 1175, another good one right there. Get that one added to our list. And let's make a right onto Pinhurst. Don't believe I've hit this one yet. Well, I guess I kind of have a little bit of it. I'll get my mount shed coming today. That's cool. Alright, I've already been up this street here. Ooh, but I missed one, guys. This one right here. 11:15. Needs some work. So we're going to get that one marketed on our list. And we're going to keep it rocking, baby. Keep it rocking. So it looks like I need to go right here. We'll go right. We've got a couple overlays coming up. And I got some cars behind me that I got to be aware of. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull over. Take a look at these absentee owned ones. 1065 we're going to add. 1050 looks like it's in decent shape, so we'll leave that one be. So 1010, it's in good shape as well. Alright, we need to find some areas that we haven't hit yet. Looks like we've hit, hit a lot of this. It's a good problem. I guess if I go up here to St. Anthony and make a right, I might be able to find some fresh stuff, which is good. Let's do that. Go right on to St. Anthony here. It looks like I've done some of this street, but not all of it. I got a car behind me, so I'm going to let them go around me. So I don't have to be rushed. I mean, these all look like they're in pretty decent shape. We got one up here on the left that could use some landscaping. 315 or 1315, we're going to add that one. Looks like it could use a little work. And then we got an overlay up on the right over here for 1370 for absentee owned. Actually looks like it's in really good shape. So we're going to leave that one be. Have I been down Pueblo yet? Kind of. Let's keep going. I'm going to just end up if I go that way. So 1415. I'm going to add that one. 1425 looks like it's in pretty good shape. I'm going to mess with it. But 1440. We're going to market to those people. There's a car coming behind me, guys, so I got to let him go. I'm never in a hurry out here when I'm driving for dollars. And if somebody wants to go around me, they can go around me. Because I'm kind of driving slow. I'm really looking for signs of distressed properties. I'm looking for signs of somebody not taking care of their shit. So I can come in and get a deal. Alright, let's see. I guess there's a couple little switchbacks I could hit up here to the right. There's a bunch of little absentee-owned blocks up there too, which is great. 1620 on the corner could use work. I'm going to hit a few of these switchbacks right here. Try to locate a couple potential deals. So I get asked a lot from people, you know, am I out looking for wholesale deals? Well, absolutely, guys. I'm out looking for deals in general. That's the main thing. It's just I'm looking for a deal on a piece of property. So 260 on my left here looks like it could use some work. And, you know, depending on how good of a deal that I get on a piece of property is going to determine if I'm going to wholesale it or keep it as a rental or fix and flip it or whatever I might do. 175's got some mold on the side. looks like this one is a dump that. Are y'all moving out? Okay. Awesome, guys. These guys look like they're rehabbing right now. They got a dumpster in the driveway. Nice guys. Sometimes it's just can't hurt to ask, you know. If you don't ask, the answer is going to be no. Always. 100% of the time. All right, so number 90 up here on my left looks like it's absentee flagged, but it's in great shape. Well, I could use a little work actually, after all. We're gonna go ahead and hit it. Oh, look at the bushes on this one, guys. This is a good one. This big ass tree's dropping stuff all year round. They got old ass windows. So that's gonna be, which one is that? 1670. So we're gonna hit that one. And switch her back here, switch her back. Looks like there's a school. St. Louis Christian College to my right there. So I'm gonna switch her back, switcheroo. And 80 on the corner is absentee flag, but it looks like it's in good shape. Then we got 120, there's a moving pod. I'm gonna select that one just in case. 115, could use it. 135, I'm gonna go ahead and select that one too. Oh, I hit 155, but that's fine. Hit them with the postcard and a cold call and a cold text too, why not? So I'm up to 167 properties added, and I got about 2 hours, give or take, of driving. Done a few instant skip traces, but not many, maybe 3 or 4. Ooh, 240 could use some work. We're gonna hit that one. 235, absentee owned. It's in decent shape. We're gonna leave that one alone. Got a car behind me again, that's always fun. We're gonna make a right here and try to keep hitting these switchbacks. You know, it's prevents traffic. Oh man, that's a good one right there. 1735, I think it is. That one. We got one for sale here on the corner. But we got an overlay coming up, it looks like, on our right. In the meantime, I'm just kind of looking for some distressed ones, guys. This one on my right here. 2335 could use a little bit of work. Just kind of needs some love, right? These all look pretty decent. Maybe I'll hit 160. 155. Might hit 155 too. Looks like it's in all right shape, but 120 needs major landscaping. And that's really all there is to it, guys. This whole driving for dollars thing, it's actually kind of fun. I like getting out and looking for deals. Ooh, I gotta go right because I spotted one. You guys see this one right here with this blue house? It's got shit hanging down to make the garage door close. Looks like that's 170. We're gonna hit that one. That one looks pretty good. Alright, this one here looks like it could use some work. And I'm gonna go down this way. I haven't been down this way yet. Kinda need to find myself a restroom at a gas station. I gotta go to the bathroom. Alright, that's got a pole that's bent. We're gonna hit both of those houses right there. Like decent ones. Right across from a school. Typically a good sign. we're going to try to get off this main road. Just because, again, I don't like dealing with the traffic. Let's get up on this one. I don't look like I've been on this road yet. I don't see a whole lot. Looks like there's an overlay up on the top right here, approaching. And these all look like they're in pretty decent shape. You got a boarded up window on one down here to the left, and that's typically a good sign. And it looks like they're doing some rehab to it. And it's 160. 165's in good shape, and that's got the overlay on it. Not gonna mess with that, but 1095 and 1040 here. Looks like they could use some love. And look at that, I'm coming on some area that I've already been driving. That's cool. So these all look good. 1180 on the corner here is, I guess, flagged, as well as 1090. Man, I've been inside 1090. That's funny. I looked at that house already. It's got a really nice deck. But I'm gonna hit it anyway. They were trying to sell it a couple of years back. Let's see if I can't get in it again. 1120. Absentee owned. I'll take that. And it looks like I've been down Penhurst here, which is good, but I haven't been over here. So let's keep driving straight. Looks like that is Deal Machine app. How am I going to find the number of homeowners? Well, I can use this app to find them, or I can export from this app, and then I can batch skip trace, either with batch skip tracing or batch leads, and I can find the numbers that way. And it usually costs me about 12 cents to get somebody's phone number, but that 12 cents can turn into 20,000 bucks. So it's worth it. Gotta have, 1120, that's a good one right there, and it's absentee flagged. I like that one. 1105's got gutters hanging off the side of the house. We're gonna add that one. 1080. Old ass windows. Need some landscaping. 165. That one looks like it's definitely distressed. So we're up to 186 potential leads here, guys. It's not bad. Pretty good, actually. Let's keep it going. This is what it takes to find yourself a deal. You got to get your ass off the couch. Get out and find them. So it's either you spend time, 1045 here, that's a good one. We're going to add that one. Either you spend time searching for deals, or you spend money marketing to them so they call you. But it's typically one or the other, guys. It's typically one or the other. You're going to spend time or you're going to spend money. If you don't have money, that's okay. You can spend time. Actually, those look pretty good right here. A couple of them I thought were going to be good, but they turned out to be all right. So 1270, we're going to hit that one. Somebody's burning a fire here. You're either going to spend time or you're going to spend money, though. That's the point. If you don't have money, then you need to get in your car and you need to do like what I'm doing. You need to drive for dollars, and you need to use the resources on the app. 1360. Hit. Mm. 1380 looks like it's vacant. 1385 does too. I wonder if that's Brad Gulledge's house or not. So these all look okay. Nothing too major right here. 1385. Just looks like it's distressed, guys. It needs work. Front door looks like shit too. Alright. 1380. A couple of them right back here that look like they could use a little work. And I have looped myself back to where I started. So that's a great feature with this app though. Don't drive the same house, the same street twice. Record where you've been and where you're going. We're gonna have to head up to the next. I think I'm gonna be better off probably just getting up here. And finding myself a new neighborhood. Sometimes I get myself a little lost, but that's okay. Sometimes the best deals are found and you just get yourself lost. Alright, see all the red on my map now, guys? This is driving routes that I've done that are 6 months old or farther, I believe. Or maybe they're even older than that. I can't remember exactly the color coordination. I need to look into that. But when you start getting on lines that are different colors like this, it shows your old routes. And it may have to load. Let's give it a second to load here. See if we can't see a couple of these old routes. It doesn't seem to want to load. That's okay. See if we can't refresh. I haven't been down Washington yet. I got a brand new bridge right there, which is nice. And you know, there's actually a couple decent little neighborhoods right back here to the right. I've actually been down a couple of these before. Like Lynn Meadows. I've looked at houses on this street. I don't think I've driven for dollars back here yet, so let's do it. Might as well. And it looks like you got some absentee owns up on the right. So, just gonna be kind of cruising through here. No mask, no entry on that one. You got a brand new one right here on my right. Somebody rehabbed, it looks like 2 in a row. They're rehabbing that one right now. Guys are in there working, which is good. Nothing too major on this street. Pretty well upkept. I've looked at houses on this street fast. I haven't driven for dollars down it, but I've been on an appointment on this street before. Can't remember which one it was. 145. I hit that one. Looks like it could use a lot of work. We're gonna hit that one. And Honestly, not that many distressed ones on this street here. Oh, 195 needs a new garage door. So we'll hit that one. It's a good one right there. Alright, looks like we got ourselves a couple cul-de-sacs. So we'll hit those real quick. 755 also needs a garage door. A lot of houses need garage doors, I feel like. I guess just if you don't take care of it, it's just one thing that breaks. Man, this one on my left here, 180. It's got some serious mold. People are parking up in the grass all over the place. 170. Didn't look bad, but it's marked as absentee. So I'm gonna hit them. 150 could use some work. $115. Use some work. 110. A lot of them on this street, guys. Go around me, man. Everybody wants to look. That's okay. 65 looks pretty rough. Just out here looking for a deal. $25, $35, $35 and $25. Just look a little rough. Alright. I didn't realize that one's going to loop back to Washington Avenue or Washington Street, but that's cool. I'll take it. Alright. Alright. If you guys are watching and you're not using the Deal Machine app, you're crazy. Check it out. You can get a free trial. Use code Dave. It'll also give you like 100 free skip traces. And those skip traces are super valuable, guys. You can find these sellers. 1940 on my left. Boom. You need to hit those people with some sort of marketing. 1920. Not terrible, I guess. Let's go in this little neighborhood right here to my left. A little unsuspecting neighborhood. See if it's got anything. Oh shit, I've already hit this, haven't I? Good problem to have. I need to turn around. Alright, trying to avoid that green line. Looking hard. 570. I like that one. That'd be a good little rental. Good little rental property. Street, not through street. Kind of see them all. They look okay. There's no reason to flag any of these right here. They all look pretty good, guys. Nothing too crazy. All lawns are maintained. Leaves are all cleaned up. No major signs. Motivation. I do like the overlay on the map. I keep saying that, but it's really cool to locate the absentee-owned properties or the vacant houses. Kids look like they're gonna go out and do some breaking, make some money. It's a good thing. All right, so you got a dumpster in this one here. Look at this one. Oh yeah, this is a good one, guys. You got a dumpster in the driveway. This one here, $750. Looks like they're doing some work to it. Housing, American Housing Alliance. Doubt I'm gonna have a lot of luck skip tracing them on the fly. Someone's gonna hit them up later today or tomorrow, but I'll add them to the list here. I do like the ones with the dumpsters though. All right, $750 for 60. Looks kind of rough. $780 looks vacant. We're gonna hit a couple of them here. $795. Gonna find a couple of them here. Oh,